Xander, what day is it today?
It's new 3D printer day.
And what do we got? What is it?
A K1 Max.
A Creality K1 Max. All right. So this one is a big one. All right. Why don't you tell them what we got here, Xander?
It's a K1 Max.
K1 Max.
A Creality K1 Max, I mean.
Yeah, so a few weeks ago, Xander's mom told me that Xander and his sister, the only thing they want to get me for Father's Day is another 3D printer. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we put that poll out for kind of like an inexpensive 3D printer. And when we were looking at all our options, you know, the Centauri Carbon is not out yet. Some people are getting it early, and early adopters have had problems, so we're not sure exactly how reliable it's going to be. I know some people have had really good success with it, but it was an unknown. The Flash Forge, I was actually really excited for the multicolor TPU, but apparently they've kind of pulled that back in the advertising, and some people said they've had issues getting a multicolor TPU to work. So that was kind of like also an unknown because it's not out yet either. I have heard they're making improvements to the release ones, but we don't know what those are going to be like until they get released. What was the other one? The K1C was on our radar because that was within like the less than $550 budget.
Also Creality.
And it's also Creality, that's right. And we were kind of excited because I really like the Creality Cloud app because you can resize, you can scale and duplicate items on the app. So I do a lot of printing while I'm at work. Like I'll send a print from work, and sometimes I have to wait until I get home because I want it to be bigger or smaller. Or I want to print 10 of them. From everything I read, the K1C is a really great printer. And then the other one we were looking at was the Anycubic, and a lot of people were messaging us that they were having issues with the Anycubics. So I ended up looking at the K1C, but then I saw that for the price difference, this one was on sale, and it was just a couple $100 more. And from what I saw, it was a whole lot more printer. And really, when I looked at the other printers that were options, none of those did anything that our P1S or X1 Carbon didn't do. Pretty much the K1C was the Creality's version of the X1 Carbon. The Centauri Carbon's the Elegoo version of the X1 Carbon. The Flash Forge, its big thing that was different was it could do multicolor TPU, but now maybe it can't, or maybe it's really iffy or not reliable for that. So I just said, you know what, let's just do this. This one's 300 by 300 by 300. There are some things I've wanted to print that were, so there were some like cosplay masks I wanted to do that the size they were wouldn't really fit me. And if I made it any bigger, it wouldn't fit on the X1 Carbon or the P1S's build plate. So this one has something that we don't have. And so I'm really excited for it. And for this video, Xander here is going to put together the whole thing. I'm just going to read him the instructions and let him do everything. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah? You think it's so easy a 5-year-old can do it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. All right, so and we already watched the Uncle Jesse video, right, Xander? So we know what not to do. What did Uncle Jesse do?
He put the rubber ducky foot, and he did not be careful, and he breaks the door.
He was putting on the rubber ducky foot, and he wasn't careful and broke the door. The
door's
got a couple of gaps in it.
You can still do the rubber ducky, but you just have to be careful.
Yeah. All right. So here are our instructions. Qualified certificate. This is very. Ooh, look, Xander, your favorite stuff. Stickers. Look at that one.
First.
That looks like the Endeavor.
Creality stickers are much better.
He's gonna love these stickers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Creality.
All right, so we're gonna pop this down, and then you're not gonna be able to see, but this isn't really a informative unboxing. This is more of a our new stuff video. All right, so this is
The top.
the top glass. Really careful with that guy.
And we also have a rubber ducky foot, but just be careful on that.
That's right. You're gonna be really careful with the rubber ducky feet. This is our screen. Put that to the side.
Well,
Power cable.
Is it a touch screen?
It is a touch screen. That was another big plus for this. I think all the other options, even though they were less money, were all touch screens. And I don't think any of those were a bad choice. I think any of those could have been a great 3D printer for somebody. But I think this is a great 3D printer for us.
To open instructions.
Ooh, the tool head. It's very small. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like
now I can get to see the.
Here, let's pop up here. Let's see what's in this box. Pop up on the stool. All right, we got a box of goodies. I've heard that we actually get like a really nice toolkit with Creality stuff. So let's see what's in here. Yeah, see? We get an actual scraper, an actual pair of snips, a screwdriver.
Ooh, can that be mine?
A nut driver.
Can that be mine?
Yeah. And you know what? We can print a toolbox. What's in here? Oh, yep. Flash drive.
You just print me a... Oh, is that a needle?
It is. To clear clogs. Lube, glue stick. I think for this build plate they grease.
Well, I
recommend you
found
use
this
glue
one
stick.
Craggle too.
Yeah, that's your Craggle. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a spare nozzle, and this is, if I remember correctly, that means we got a unicorn nozzle, which is really good. That's the upgraded nozzle.
Get my nozzle.
Here's the door handle. What I believe what Uncle Jesse said was the reason the door didn't latch is because this is the piece of metal that attaches to the magnet when the door is closed. So if you don't put this on, the door won't stay closed. Let's keep that in there. This is the extra one. It's the extra nozzle.
A nozzle. Well,
that means that it's really easy to change these nozzles. So we'll print the toolbox for this if you want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And let's see what else. We got the spool holder. That's the spool holder. See, it's so simple. That spool holder. These are your rubber ducky feet.
The rubber ducky feet.
And a roll of filament. We got this with the 5-roll PLA Hyper bundle. So we got 2 blue. Two black.
What is the Creality K1 Max? A cat? Because it has 4 feet.
Yeah. So we got 5 rolls of filament. We got 2 yellow, 2 black, and 1 magenta. Can you go get that, please?
Yeah, the rubber ducky fit.
Yeah. Both of those, please. And because we spent over $500, we got a 3rd roll of the Soylent PLA, which they all came from a different place.
Open sticker.
Not yet, bud.
Open
all right.
The instructions, I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna open the instructions in just a second. I'm gonna get the printer up on the table, okay? And big bonus. Ready, Xander? Oh, maybe not. Hold on.
Yeah.
Big bonus.
So big.
All the glass is intact. All right. Our P1S came with a broken, shattered front door, so
well,
this was packaged very nicely.
In case you don't remember, that's what Dad said.
Yeah.
That was our 2nd video. We already doing our 6th video.
Yeah. All right, bud. What do you think? Look how big this guy is.
Mm-hmm. And remember this wrap of
I'm gonna leave all the tape on it while I'm maneuvering it. These are polycarbonate, so these are plastic, and that's glass.
Wow.
That's glass. Okay, so first impressions. The tool head is very small. All right, so let's crack open these instructions, and we'll probably have to crack open that tool kit. I don't think there's a whole lot for us to do, but let's just see. I'll save the stickers here for you, okay? So let's see. After sales service card. Oh, it's a warranty card. I'll say everything was packaged really nicely, like really nicely. I kind of expected less. All right, so we got the quick start guide. So we already have a Creality Cloud. So we already downloaded the app and we've kind of been playing with it for the last couple days. So unboxing, move extruder to one side, and take the gray foam out. So we already got all the foam out. Install the product. So it says to connect the touchscreen. All right, Xander, you ready? We're going to connect the touchscreen first. I've left the tape holding the door on, so there's no chance of Uncle Jesse.
You put the rubber ducky feet on.
I put the rubber ducky feet on. All right, so it says, before applying power, please check that the 3 platform board fixing screws have been removed. Look, they even added the Uncle Jesse sticker. You see that? Uncle Jesse's didn't have that.
Where's the Uncle Jesse sticker?
See, look, it says that if you open the door too far, it'll break. Or if you tilt it, it'll break. That's funny. All right. Yeah, it says step 1's the touch screen, but on the touch screen, it says the first step's to remove the bed screws. So let's remove the bed screws. So we're going to open it. We're going to take all the tape off.
Be careful.
Yep, we'll be careful.
Don't Uncle Dashin. Just
Uncle Jesse?
Yeah, he just did not be careful.
Yeah, well, he was
silly.
I think he was trying to do his video. All right, so let's leave that on for now.
Hey.
Because we're going to be touching it. Okay, ready? All right, so let's actually swing you around to the front.
Okay.
Here. Xander, let's swing you around to the front. Ready? All right.
You moved me.
All right. So let me make sure you're still on camera. Yeah, you're still on camera. All right, buddy. You see all these yellow arrows? All those three yellow arrows. You need to take the screws out of. Go ahead.
Right here.
Yep. Put it in the hole and then turn it to the left. You probably need to use 2 hands.
I have to do a tool, right?
So we're going to use our Fantech pen drive. Should be the same size. Yep. All right, remember? Up is to pull it out. So go ahead and put it in there and hold the up button. All right, now that's 3. All right. So let's see. I think that's it for those. Let's take off these yellow stickers. Can you reach in and grab those yellow stickers? So now I think we can plug this guy in. All right, so this is called a ribbon cable, okay? Ribbon cables are very delicate, okay? So we're going to do this together. So go ahead and pull this tape off here. See where it's got this little flap? Pull that tape off. Alexander, go ahead and just tilt that thing down and just plug the tips of it in. Right. Go ahead and put that in the slot there. And then twist. Twist hard. Twist. Good. All right. Good. And then what's next? You want to load the filament or turn it on first?
Load the filament.
Load the filament. All right. So this is Creality's Hyper Series. So this should be their good stuff. So look, it says to make sure this is how it goes. You see? Put the filament over the top. And then we're going to use the snips to snip off that crooked part.
Cricket?
Crooked.
I thought that you said cricket.
So we're going to feed it. Wait, don't unravel it.
What is that?
Feed it up the tube. Okay. Ooh, look, it's really tight going in there. Huh?
Why does it only print 1 at a time?
Because it doesn't have a multi-filament. All right, go ahead and feed the filament. No. And it is on. And let's see.
Turn on.
See, there it goes.
Reality.
Oh, is there? All right. So go ahead and hit next. English. Remove the screws. We did that. So hit OK.
Okay.
Welcome to reality. Wait, keep the blue cube and the diagram with green. Okay. Click that little box there. Just there you go. Now next. Oh, okay. Next. Ready? So I will put in our password for our Wi-Fi. Okay. Just gonna let it connect. It's probably gonna want to update.
Next.
Next. All right, time zone. So we are in Pacific Standard Time. PST. There you go.
Right here.
Yep. You got it. I hit next.
Next.
All right. So we're gonna bind our device. All right. So we're just doing the self checks now, and then as soon as it's done, we'll send its first print.
Yeah. You have to wait 15. We already wait a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it should be a few more. All right, so all the self checks are done. So let's load the filament now. So go ahead and hit that little bar there.
The bar.
Yep. And then go ahead, that's fine. Hit, let's see. Can I see? How do you load filament? Let's see how we load filament. So I assume, okay, here we go. All right, so nozzle's heating. Let's see how quickly it heats up. This is supposed to heat up real quick. We got our rocket benchy ready to go as soon as it's ready.
What is it? How hot it's supposed to be?
It's going to get up to 220 degrees. One thing I don't like is it's really hard to feed the filament.
It wouldn't pass to 20.
Cool.
Wouldn't pass.
That's okay. It's coming back.
It's getting hot. Oh,
That's okay. A couple of degrees past is fine. This is probably the only time this has ever been this hot. Now it says extruding. So I'll come on this side so I can look with you.
Extruding.
Here, let me push the filament in.
Yes. Wait, what?
Is filament coming out? Yeah, I can feel it taking it now. Just got to give it a little push.
Well, checking in.
Look, it's coming. There it goes. Look. There it goes.
Oh, to the printer.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's where it extrudes, I guess. But look, that's actually a good idea because look, so this fan would hit it. If the fan was on, it would cool it off and make it hard right away. All right, so that's good. So the filament is loaded.
Hey, nozzle, you have to move.
So yeah, it doesn't have a poop chute. See, there's no poop chute. It's not like the X1 carbon. All right, so go ahead. It's finished now, so go ahead and hit home.
Home.
All right, and go ahead.
Was that just the? Was that? What was that?
All right, go ahead and click send print.
Send print.
Right, let's see. That's the correct. Yep. Start. No models on. Yep. Okay.
No models on what?
So it's sending the print. Lean back, buddy. So it can
is that? Are you using bamboo or Creality?
This is Creality. See, that's the little Creality symbol. It looks a little similar because they're all kind of based on the same software.
Just nozzle
Let's
move.
Go ahead and grab that.
Nozzle move.
Pull all this out.
We have to print a poop chute.
So if we upgrade to the multicolor later, because this can have multicolor, it has a little duct in the back and it spits the poop on the bottom here, which I actually like. I actually like that. Unless you're going to do a full volume multicolor piece.
While it's doing that, we might take a break, right?
Yep, we could just let this guy print. It's going to be,
We take a
I
break
think it
and
says
then
26 minutes, which is really fast for this print.
well, fast 3D printer.
All right, we'll come back as soon as this is done. This guy prints fast. Really fast. So all I did was load the same 3MF file that I have in my folder, my download folder, and all I did was I changed the seam settings. That's all I changed, because this had more options for seams to try to make the little seam spots go away. And this said under 27 minutes, 26 and some change, whereas on the Bamboo it's 52 minutes. And this definitely started printing faster. And I know it's recommended for this build plate to use glue. We didn't put anything down. We'll probably get like a PEI sheet for it, maybe like a cryo grip or something like that, but it's sticking so far. Usually what will happen if it doesn't stick is one of the wings will come off, but it looks like it's going to print. It looks really good so far. It is definitely fast. I'm impressed. We'll see how it turns out, but so far so good. And I actually really like how much information you get on this guy here, the Creality slicer. I really like that. The object detection, that's super cool. The camera is very good. Yeah, the only thing I forgot is I forgot to put the SD card in so we can see what the time lapse looks like, but so far it looks great. But we officially lost one of the wings. I heard it hit the bottom somewhere. I think that's it back there. The other ones look like they've just become attached, so they'll probably be fine. But yeah, that one on the end there is gone. But that's kind of to be expected with this build plate. I think we'll end up getting like definitely a PEI, or I think I've seen Creality has, like, I think it's called the B sheet. I think we'll get that, because I don't like having to use glue. But we'll see how the rest of the print turns out. All right. So the print just finished, and we'll take a look at it. It's actually just going to be me. My little man tried staying up with me. He just didn't quite make it. I'm not going to wake him up. It's been a long day. We took a break in the middle of shooting to go to the park with his cousin and his sister, and so let's turn this fan off. 28 minutes, I just said. Let's go ahead. Have it on. Let's drop the volume. So I wanted to grab. This is with their included Hyper PLA. So this, just as a comparison, is a 3D Hojor, like a generic PLA, just so we can make sure they're the same size, because this printed in 28 minutes, whereas the X1 Carbon and P1S printed those in about 52 minutes or so. So I want to look at them. I want to see right off the bat. I mean, they both look really similar. I would definitely say the black one, the one on the right, the outer surface is smoother, especially towards the top. it's set to random scene, so that's why there's dots everywhere. But let's see. This is the real test. The real test is if this guy will come out, but usually it sticks to the build plate, but the build plate's not quite strong enough. So let me grab something to see if we can coax this out. Okay, yeah, so that didn't take any effort at all. Literally, I just pushed my thumb against it and moved the whole thing back and forth. There we go. I got them all broken loose. That is the best I've had of these. See how far low that gets? Whereas this one just kind of, the one that was really good before that one are these guys. This is a 0 tricolor matte, and that was really good, but that is really good. So it did those, the gapping there really well. That's the best that I've had of that for sure. For sure. It did lose a wing, which is, it even happens with the PEI sheet on the X1 Carbon and the P1S. Just because there's no support there and there's a big gap. And that's usually where they break off about there. But if you look at them here, you can see, especially at the top, this is, pretty consistent and smooth. This is really rough. I mean, it feels smooth to the touch. This is really rough. But what I'm wondering is, because it printed it so much faster, almost twice as fast, I'm wondering maybe if we put it on 50% speed and run it again, how it would stack up after that. Because you can even see, like, the overhang is a little worse. Just a little bit. And this isn't a great model. Like, I choose these because, my kid likes rockets, and I wanted to be able to use up all these sample spools, sample 5 meter rolls. I needed something about 15 grams, and I wanted something different than a regular benchy. So, so these aren't made to like look good. It's just kind of a, how does it look printed kind of thing. So it's a swatch basically, and then my kids get to play with them when they get lost. So that's how that goes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna run it again at half speed and let it do the full print and see how that turns out in the morning.